to the party where the nuts hang. It's just a rap thing.
And we're back with episode 65 of The Sounds of Struggle. I am Chris Perish.
I'm tired of shit.
I'm sick.
Sick of this shit?
I'm just sick.
Oh, very good.
So you're sick.
You're sick, I'm tired.
Yeah.
We're sick and tired.
Exactly.
Tag team is sick and tired.
Man, it's like we make such a great team. Why would anybody ever want to take this and split it up? I just wouldn't understand that theory at all. Kayfabe! Just saying.
So, with us today is just us.
Yeah.
We had an opportunity on the weekend for this, but with Shaun Martens, but we messed up. We forgot things like the recorder.
Well,
So,
we really had no plan.
No, kind of just, we were flying by the seat of our balls.
Some people have plans to think things through. We just didn't even think of a plan at all.
We fly by the seat of our balls.
Yeah, we called it in the ring, like
Yes.
real workers.
What's that?
Well, yeah, I understand for being in Edmonton. I can confuse that theory. But you know what you can't confuse?
A lot of things.
Ronda Rousey's WrestleMania opponent.
Called it.
Yeah, I know. But the build-up wasn't that bad.
No, well, I can't say anything. I haven't seen Raw yet. My PVR decided to be like Rick Jules and blow the spot.
Oh.
So, yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard about it.
Ronda Rousey kind of screws up her own spot. It's kind of funny.
So my PVR acted like Ronda Rousey and screwed up the spot.
Well, did you want me to tell you how it went?
I would be delighted if you could tell me.
So basically,
Spoilers!
Basically, what happened? It's not spoiler a day after it happened.
It is for me, but go ahead.
It's just for people who didn't watch it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's like you had a shot. It's not like we don't have a thing called the internet, or there's a WWE Network you can go back and watch
I had one shot. Mom's spaghetti. 8 Mile.
I was gonna say you had spaghetti, dude. I haven't ate all day.
Spaghetti. 8 Mile!
I can slurp that spaghetti noodle right through my tooth because there's a hole in it.
You could slurp something else through there, but continuing on.
Things that are skinny. So basically, Kurt Angle comes out of Raw to start off.
Of the closet?
Well, maybe.
Oh.
He's from Pittsburgh. No, he comes out to address Triple H sucker punching him.
Right in the face.
Calls out Triple H. And I don't know why, but as soon as he calls out Triple H, I start just mumming Stephanie McMahon's theme. And then sure enough, she comes down to the ring. I mean, this shit is getting a little bit easy to call.
It's because they're listening to us. They're listening to the podcast. That's how they know. We know what's going on because we're actually saying what's going to happen, and they follow it.
Oh,
We are the greatest.
Or they're getting a little help from some promoters that we might know.
Help. We should fucking help them.
Oh, shit.
Help them all.
Anyway, and then Stephanie McMahon comes out and says, one, Triple H is not here yet.
Surprise!
Everyone goes, boo. And then,
What did the guy in the third row do?
oh.
Okay.
I was actually looking at Stephanie's boobs. She had a sweater and they were just bouncing.
She had hooters.
Yeah. A little bit of all right.
Badonka donks. Gazoingas.
So anyway, she...
Labakadukas. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to say something, you're going to say something else, aren't you?
No, I'm done now. I'm done.
Okay. And then, yeah. And then she starts rattling off that Kurt Angle almost made the mistake of ruining the greatest contract signing ever made by WWE. How many times have you heard that one before, by the way?
Shout out to everyone else who's ever been signed by WWE. Y'all suck.
Yeah. So,
Ain't shit.
and then anyway, Ronda Rousey comes out to a big pop.
Hooray! It's Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
So then she gets in the ring,
Falls.
and no.
Oh.
And then Stephanie McMahon is actually saying, it's nice to see her, blah, blah, blah. And then Ronda says...
Suck it.
That she's very grateful to have her debut match in WWE, something that Stephanie gave her. But not only just in WWE, but at WrestleMania. Newsflash, not the first woman to debut in the ring at WrestleMania.
First one being Mae Young.
Lana, last year.
Oh, yeah.
Lana is the best. Lana's number one.
Lana is the best. Lana number one.
Lana has a breast. Last year she was number one.
Lana has some breasts. I want to touch either one.
Word.
Rusev Day.
Yeah. But in Ronda's contract, I guess it states that she can choose her WrestleMania opponent. She was going to decide that right then and there, and then Stephanie's like, oh, we need a drum roll for this. They pander to the audience, and as soon as the drum roll starts, before it even finishes, Ronda Rousey just looks at Stephanie and says, you. So it doesn't even wait for that anticipation.
Hashtag blown spot.
Yeah. So
what you're saying is
she still gets a giant pop.
she
from
can't
it, though.
contain herself, and she comes early.
Yeah. She's my kind of girl.
Good for her.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it.
So anyway, as soon as she does that, Stephanie has this all worried look on her face, and then all of a sudden, boom, out comes Triple H.
Time to play the game. Actually, no, it'd probably be the King of Kings one.
Yeah.
He's corporate.
Uh,
Corporate hunter.
So anyway, as soon as he gets on the apron, Kurt Angle, who I'm pretty sure, because we all know that Kurt Angle has everything scripted out for him. One of the little
Really?
laws. Oh yeah,
Is he dumb?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
from
okay.
Pittsburgh.
Well, concussions, neck breaking, etc., etc.
So anyway, he looks at him. He's like, "I thought you weren't here yet." And then you can tell, like that's probably something he wasn't supposed to say, because Triple H just had this like look in his face.
Like, try not to laugh.
I think it was kind of like, "You idiot."
You dumb bastard!
So anyway, they play that off, and then Triple H states that she can't choose Stephanie because she has to choose somebody from the active roster. And then Kurt Angle pipes up and says, well, Triple H, Stephanie actually has a contract stating that she's an executive in WWE, but she also has a second as an active wrestler. Therefore, the match stands. And then he's like, I actually have an idea. I did say at Survivor Series that if you ever touched or put your hands on me again, there's hell to pay. And Stephanie's not the only one around here with the second contract. You do as well. So if it's okay by Ronda, and he doesn't even ask Ronda, he just says, if it's okay by Ronda, it's not going to be Ronda against Stephanie. It's going to be it's going to be Stephanie and Triple H against Ronda and Kurt Angle.
This is Kurt Angle saying all that?
Yes.
Okay, so he doesn't even pander to Ronda. It's Ronda, if it's okay with you, shut up, I don't give a fuck. 'Cause it's
More or
happening.
That was kind of funny in a way.
So the corporate stooges have been stooged by the GM, who I'm going to guess after Mania will not be the GM.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
guess
thinking.
he's going to either be a part-time role or whatever the case is, but yeah, it seems like we're getting rid of our GMs on Raw yearly. So that's cool. I guess they made this one make sense. But I mean, whether win or lose, I can't see Ronda Rousey losing or David.
No, I think Ronda Rousey's going to tap out Stephanie to the armbar. But here's also the coup de grace of the segment.
Oh, Finn Balor's there?
No.
Oh, okay.
So we had some physical altercation between the four. Where it went back.
Triple H punched Ronda Rousey in the mouth.
No, they went to go for the whole. Triple H and Seth are about to leave. He goes to sucker punch Kurt again. He blocks. He punches back. Then there's a little bit of a punch off. So they do literally like a spot in the corner where he gets Triple H in the corner, runs. Triple H puts the boot up, and then goes to run. Kurt Angle tries to go put him in the ankle lock to get a huge pop. Triple H gets some help from Stephanie, who then Ronda Rousey actually comes in and gives her a big Samoan drop. And then as they get back...
She's not Samoan. She can't use that.
Right?
Bitch.
Exactly. So, well, I guess her husband is, so...
Who the hell is she married to?
Travis Brown, MMA fighter.
Okay, so she has a little Samoan in her.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, in this family, it counts.
True story.
Naomi can use it.
Isn't she actually part Samoan, though?
She's pure black, dude.
I don't care what color she is.
She's just married an Uso.
She's married?
One of the Usos.
Like brother tag team?
Like, Naomi and her mixed match challenge partner is her husband.
She's married to one of them?
Yeah.
Really?
And then,
Huh.
yeah. And then Tamina.
I don't know if that's true, but okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. Your fiance watches Total Divas. How do you not know this?
Because I don't watch Total Divas. And here's what happens. She starts talking. So on Total Divas, wah, 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 wah,
Yeah, but the Usos are actually funny, though.
So is Rusev, but I still don't watch it.
We watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, the whole segment then ends with Triple H getting in the ankle lock, the Samoan drop happens, Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey look great.
Yay.
But that wasn't actually the only WrestleMania match set up on Raw.
I did see there's a triple threat for the Intercontinental title.
Yes.
That's between the champion Miz versus challengers. What do we call it? Is he Kingslayer? Is he the Fire Brigade? Seth Rollins?
I just call him Seth Rollins.
The Fire Brigade, Seth Rollins, versus the Demon.
The Fire Slayer?
Slay by Fire? Lit AF? Lit AF, Seth Rollins? Versus the Demon Baby Puncher.
The Demon Baby Puncher.
Captain Balor Club.
He punched a baby?
A demon baby.
He Tyler James that?
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah. So, it wasn't bad. I mean, Miz had the Mizzies again.
Who won?
Well, the first one was a tie between Seth and Finn. So I think it was for people who got stuff for not deserving it.
Fair enough.
And then, yeah, it was a tie to them. And then the other one was worst GM decision of the year. And then they were all Kurt Angles. And then he was...
Worst GM decision of the year, and it went to Mick Foley.
He hasn't even been a GM this... at all.
Whatever.
No. So, unanimously, it was Kurt Angle.
I wonder why.
And then he won one. And then Seth Rollins came out. And then right after he came out, Finn Balor came out. And Seth Rollins like, 2 weeks in a row, you're doing this to me? Why do you have to upstage me? He's like, I'm not upstaging you. I'm just one-upping you.
Like in Mario, you get the one up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra lives.
So yeah, and then anyway, Mr. Rush challenges Balor and Rollins to a triple threat. Since Miz had to go against both of them the week before. Seth Rollins ends up getting a pin on Miz.
Hooray!
Which makes no sense to me. Why?
Wait, they had a triple threat match?
No, 2 against 3. Mr. Rush against, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, fair enough, yeah.
And then that's when Kurt Angle made the triple threat match.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which means that Finn Balor's going over at Mania. You heard it first.
So. No,
You heard it here first.
I agree. I can't see Demon...
He's going to have the title for 2 days.
I can't see Demon Balor making a debut at WrestleMania and not winning.
I guess he really hasn't been there before, has he?
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Especially when they're pumping that The Miz is only like 55 days away from passing the all-time record for most days as Intercontinental Champion.
He'll get it back, because what is he at, 8 now?
Yeah, but it's total days as Intercontinental.
I know, but he's got 8 championships, so he'll get one more tied Jericho with 9. He'll get the overall,
Jericho
and then
will come
Jericho
back.
will come back.
And get his champ.
We're talking like 6 months to a year from now.
Jericho actually, it's been reporting that he actually might come back later in the summer.
I can see that.
So,
I could see that.
which by the way, also announced Hillbilly Jim inducted
2018 Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So, good for him. That's right on. Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. That's yeah, good for him. I like it. Right on.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
kind of.
My question is, this is going back to the whole triple threat match of Mania. How long does it take Demon Balor to crawl down the 3,000-foot ramp. I'm going plus or minus 25 minutes.
'Cause where are they? They're in New Orleans.
New Orleans. They're in New Orleans. Who dat?
Ooh, that's right. I have some Saint news, by the way.
Do you have some devil news as well? Actually, I do.
Yeah, me too. We do, actually. We have Saints and Devils.
We do. Heaven and hell.
Well, I mean, obviously, we're going to talk about Taylor Hall.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh. Well, we'll get to there.
But, no, I mean, I don't know. Because it was a long ramp in 30, but it wasn't that bad.
Last year's wasn't it the longest ever last year?
Yeah, but last year was different. It wasn't in... I'm just comparing this Mania to the one in WrestleMania 30, because it's the same venue.
Doesn't matter if it's the same as that one. That's still a longer ramp than normal. It's going to take plus or minus 25 minutes. Instead of Undertaker this year being, the one that takes, an hour, has to start a week early, it's going to be Balor. He's got to start a week early.
Might be Braun.
He walks.
Actually, you know what? I might even say
briskly.
Roman Reigns might have the long entrance. He walks so fucking slow.
He'll take over. He beat.
He might fall asleep like he was having a Royal Rumble.
Very good.
Yeah. But, that'll be curious. We actually should have a drinking game about that. About dumb little facts.
What we should do, we'll just, from now on, maybe post-Mania, we'll just start throwing out facts whenever we say that. No, let's drink one, drink two, whatever. You can drink along with Sounds of Struggle. Drinking struggles.
Maybe we'll do a Facebook Live on Mania.
We should. So, yeah. Anything else happen on Raw? Anything of interest?
Heyman had a segment, and it was kind of weird because he brought out the Universal title, and they had one Brock Lesnar plate on and one WWE plate.
Maybe he forgot or didn't bring it, so they had to quickly
Well,
get one.
Lesnar wasn't there.
So maybe they just had to get one.
I'm thinking that they just got one and put one plate on.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So they had a little bit of a
technical difficulties.
of a thing with Heyman and Reigns, which was all right. It wasn't anything special.
I saw one little part because it replays after 10 o'clock, so I saw one little part. It was John Cena getting interrupted by Goldust.
Yeah,
what the fuck was all that
kind
about?
of awkward, but I didn't mind it.
I mean,
I like Goldust.
I don't mind Goldust anyway. If he's gonna go full heel mode, cool. But
We kind of did.
what? So is he challenging Cena at
He
Mania?
said he was going to try to get in the way of John Cena's plan to get to WrestleMania. And then he sucker punched him, and they acted all weird when they had a match because he was rubbing his chest like he used to do.
I like it.
So he kind of went back to the gig.
Perverted gimmick.
When even Jerry Lawler asked him if he was a curveball.
Screwball. A guy who loves dick in and around his mouth.
So yeah, if this is the Goldust we're gonna get, I kind of want that Goldust Velveteen Dream thing.
The only thing that I thought he dropped the ball with was talking about his WrestleMania dreams, and he's saying he went on the promo something about him being, more like something about being evil. And I'm like, you missed the perfect opportunity to throw a little shout out to your little brother and say you're going to be the WrestleMania Nightmare. Watch the internet explode, going, "Holy shit, he's coming back!" You could just toy with him.
Well, I actually thought he was going to mention his dad when he kept talking about Dream.
You could in theory insinuate both without saying either one. And I thought the only thing that would have made that promo better would have been that. Still good promo though.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what I like about the Goldust character. I mean, he kept on to the whole movie theater thing, and I guess the Oscars just happened.
I really hope he actually gives Cena the original Shattered Dreams.
The kick in the nuts in the corner.
The kick in the dick. The old dick kick.
Wouldn't be bad. I kind of miss that move.
Me too. The old
They
dick kick.
They did switch it to Golden Globes or something.
It's an award I don't want to get.
Don't know why Golden Globes. Shattered Dreams makes a lot more sense.
Yep. Whatever. Let's see here.
Which, by the way, we're recording on Tuesday, so we haven't watched.
Smack it down!
So we don't know the go home yet to Fastlane.
But we can talk about what we do know.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, I want to talk about something I completely forgot to bring up last week. Was it last
I
week?
paid your beer bet.
No. That's fine.
Okay, I just want people to know that. Not of my word. Fucking Oilers.
No, the 205 Live tournament. How's it progressing?
Ooh, I actually have news on that as well.
Well, there we go. I'm actually very surprised in the Final Four. I'm very surprised in the Final Four.
Can I guess?
Go for it. As soon as I find it.
I want to say Roderick Strong, Drew Gulak, Buddy Murphy, and Mustafa Ali.
As soon as I find it, I'll let you know. But I know that Cedric Alexander beat TJP.
No, Cedric, yeah.
Roderick Strong beat Kalisto. So it'll be Cedric versus Roderick. So Roderick said a Rod?
Oh, I think Buddy is against Mustafa Ali, so it can't be that.
And that'll happen this week.
Yeah, and then Drew Gulak.
And Drew Gulak versus Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
So it'll be, Cedric Alexander versus Roderick Strong, and then either one of the, Mustafa Ali or Buddy Murphy versus Drew Gulak or Mark Andrews.
I think they'll do Gulak versus... actually, no, I wouldn't be surprised because Ali and Dorado are getting live event time. So I wouldn't be surprised if they get a little bit of a rub. But at the same time, what's the point of bringing a guy like Buddy Murphy and Mark Andrews along if we don't use them?
But they got a lot further than I thought they would. I mean, honestly, Buddy Murphy versus Mark Andrews would be a fantastic match.
Yeah.
I am super impressed.
But then
with
again,
Buddy
so would
Murphy.
Buddy Murphy against Drew Gulak.
Exactly. So would Drew Gulak versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali, honestly, I don't think Mustafa Ali should lose after the way that he basically powered through everything forever from the last match he had with what's-his-face? What's his name? The other Ari Davari. He took literally everything and the kitchen sink and still won the match. So I think I could see Mustafa Ali making it. I think it would probably be Ali or Gulak because they were on the original 205 Live, and it'll probably be Cedric Alexander.
But at the same time, a guy
Who
like
knows?
Roderick Strong went over on TJP.
No, Cedric Alexander went over on TJP. Roderick Strong went over on Kalisto.
Sorry. Which he landed very awkwardly on his shoulder that match.
TJP?
No, Roderick Strong.
Yes, he kind of did, yeah. Gave himself a backbreaker.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Hope that's nothing serious.
Hope not, no.
But
But basically, so far,
I would
Roderick
love to
Strong
see a
is-
Buddy Murphy Roderick Strong final.
That would be awesome. Let's say so far, Roderick Strong's faced Hideo Itami and Kalisto, who are both additions after the original fact.
Well,
And
Kalisto was a former champion.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying that they're not the original ones. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that they're going to use someone like from the original 205 Live show.
Yeah, but if Triple H is kind of running it now, he might kind of overlook something.
That's very true. That's probably also why Buddy Murphy's in it. Same with Mark Andrews. I think that they have some fantastic matches. Suddenly, I'm starting to pay attention to it, and it's suddenly pretty fun.
Well, another thing to pay attention to now is after WrestleMania, you know what 205 is going to get? Tag titles.
Right on. Right on. So basically, they just created the junior heavyweight division for New Japan.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, okay. Right on.
So now I'm hoping that they get their own show and they stop touring with SmackDown Live.
That'd be nice. Kind of like get their own thing like NXT. And then get some 205 Live women, which is damn near all of them.
Yeah. Except for Nia.
Except for
Who
Nia.
cried on TV.
Really?
Because
hurt?
she lost her match against Asuka. And then she was in the back icing up her arm. Because she tapped again.
Again.
And then Alexa Bliss kind of came down and, in a way, kind of threw salt in the wounds, but wasn't being directly ignorant.
Bliss?
But she was just saying facts, like, a lot. About how, like, she doesn't want her to get down because she doesn't want the people to see her for being the weak person. She's like, she spent all of her life proving people wrong. Like, when she went down into the elevator and people looked at her because she was bigger than every other girl. And then everything she was saying was, in a way, you could take it as motivational. But at the same time, it really got to Nia, and she actually cried.
Really?
So it is like, that I think is now setting the seeds for Nia and Alexa Bliss as Nia Jax as a babyface.
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that.
So, I think that's kind of... makes some sense now to why Mickie James is all of a sudden back with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of makes sheds a little more light.
Yeah.
I have two more things before we get to Fastlane predictions. Del Rio spotted at WWE headquarters. He's doing a thing for apparently Ray's imminent return, although Ray got hurt.
I thought he was trying to turn the page.
Haha, not anymore. That page got burned. But yeah, and I guess he had a meeting with Vince. So we might see Del Rio Part 3.
It's his destiny with a 3.
Yeah. Dust to 3. And the All-In show by Cody and the Young Bucks has finally officially been announced for Chicago.
Yeah, which I think a lot of people expected.
They're thinking that. There's a couple, like LA was a pretty big possibility. New York was one.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot, and I mean a lot of speculation, and especially now ramping up because of the location.
Is it like the Sears Center?
Possible return of CM Punk. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge CM Punk fan. One of my favorite guys, and top 5 for sure. But I just don't see it. It's possible, and if it happens, I will cream my loins. But I just don't see it right now.
But let's speculate and have fun.
He's joining the Bullet Club! Ah! I just came.
Wouldn't that not be the perfect way of adding him in, though?
Absolutely would be. He's the new leader. He takes over.
Well, especially if he comes in and...
Because, I mean, Cody's booked.
And that's how they...
Omega's booked.
And that's what I mean. That's how they replace Omega.
Like, you know what, Omega? You're done. And then...
And then they can do Punk Omega.
And then it's one of those... You're officially, it's Cody Rhodes, you're kicked out of the Bullet Club. We have a new leader. They do, the point. Everything goes dark. Comes back up. Punk's behind him. And then super kick, boom. Woo! It would be unreal. Don't get me wrong. I hope it happens. I just, with how much he's into UFC and how much he's wanting to have another fight, and don't get me wrong, he could easily be, kayfabing it. For sure he could. He's one of the best at kayfabe. But...
Well, it's not like Dana White has flat out said Punk will have another fight in UFC.
Yeah, these kind of looking at, we're looking, whatever.
He said there's a good chance.
Yeah. And again, it's, hopefully I'm right in this random offbeat prediction that he'll show up.
Well, now their show is when, September?
September, yes.
So if Punk gets on the UFC Chicago card, which I think is 227, which I believe is before September, is it not?
UFC 227 is... Let me look it up here.
Because if it is before that and he loses, that might be his last hurrah in MMA.
Yeah. Date. UFC 227 date.
I want to say it's like
is
July or
scheduled
August.
for... If it's July, it's a super show. I don't even know if you'd be able to get onto that. It's... that's not what I want. This says November 12th, 93. That's UFC 1. You stupid machine. This event's by year, event location.
But I can't see CM Punk staying with UFC if he was to lose a second fight.
They don't... Oh, that's weird. They have UFC 226 in July, UFC 228 in September 15th. 227 will be in August, but it's not listed. That's strange. UFC 228 is going to be in Moscow, Russia. How about that?
Yeah, I know. It's insane
cool.
now.
But UFC 226, that's going to be a super card. That's going to be a big one, and I'm definitely watching the hell out of that. Unless we have a show. But I don't think we do. I actually think I'm working nights. I don't know. Point is, I'm watching it. But yeah, UFC 227 will be sometime in August, and for some reason it's not in here. Whatever.
Yeah. No, I know what UFC 227 is, the Chicago card. So it's, there's a good chance that if he doesn't, I mean, he wouldn't be allowed to do anything because you'd have, in MMA, I guess.
Unless he gets a release.
No, because he'd have a suspension after his fight. I mean, let's be honest, CM Punk is going to get beat up in his next MMA fight.
Unless he taps it. And
He's not that good.
No, unless he taps it and there's no trauma.
Yeah. So, it should be interesting.
But, again, this comes to the thing, the same with the moratorium we had. Is pro wrestling covered under that?
No, because it's a ban just from MMA.
So, I mean, he's got nothing to do. Might as well go. That would be awesome.
I'm just saying,
I would explode in my jorts. I would buy a pair of jorts from Walmart just to explode in them.
I mean, it lines up to the point where...
That's why so many people are speculating.
Exactly.
Makes a guy kind of go,
And the other guy goes, huh.
Mm-hmm.
So...
September 1st, 2018. That could be a good historic day. I think, honestly, wrestling in its entirety would have a bigger resurgence than it already has in the last, say, a couple of years with Bullet Club and getting popular again. And with CM Punk joined, it would break.
My mistake. The UFC Chicago is UFC 225, not 227, and that's June 9th.
Oh, well, he could be on that one.
If he's on that, and even if he has a 60-day or whatever, he's good for September.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anything more, then he's fucked. But again, it's wrestling.
And I think, honestly, if he's like, look, I'm just not hacking at this, I want to go back and do this,
well, and that's
Dana will probably...
Another thing, too, is it'll be Chicago on both. So if it's ruled on one commission, it's going to affect.
That's true.
So,
and who knows if that's a thing or not. We don't know. We don't know those rules. Shall we get into Fastlane predictions?
yes, let's get this.
Let's load up Fastlane.
So the main event.
Fastlane.
Let's start backwards. Main event is a six-pack challenge.
Six-pack challenge, which is too bad because kegs are better.
Well, that's what I thought we were talking about. This is a six-pack of beer.
Indubitably.
So you got AJ Styles defending his title against Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and John Cena.
That's a whole lot of man.
Now, I expect...
You expect what?
Kevin Owens to take the pinfall from AJ Styles.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'd say something like, I don't think they do Dolph because he just signed a new huge deal apparently. I'd say either Baron or Sammy takes the pinfall from Styles.
And I think Undertaker gets involved in this match.
Yes, I think so too. That's possible. I think if that's the way they're going with this and they want to have Cena versus Taker, Cena gets taken out by Taker.
Taker's involved in this match or his music plays.
Yes. No, not even music, just the gong.
Yeah, that's more or less his music.
Yeah, that's true. It's in Columbus, Ohio, so Dean Ambrose comes back.
No, he lives in Vegas, but yeah.
But he's from Ohio, so whatever.
He's from Cincinnati.
Yeah, same thing. Ohio, Columbus.
Columbus is Alexa Bliss. You should know that.
I don't know about her, I just know what she looks like. And naked.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, not in person. I've seen pictures.
Not real ones.
Don't care. Looked real enough.
The boner was real.
And it was spectacular.
Strugglicious.
Right?
I feel like I shouldn't have said that.
That's a little weird. Whatever.
You're supposed to say you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, but AJ Styles, I think, is going over in this.
Yeah,
I think it'll be on Baron or Sammy. You think it'll be on Owens?
The reason why I think it's on Owens is because I think that sets up Owens and Sammy for WrestleMania.
You could do it the same way with Sammy getting pinned, but...
But I think Owens is going to take, I don't know, I feel like Sammy is going to do the turn on Owens, not the other way around.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Either way, AJ, retain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I think we get the dream match of Nakamura AJ Styles for the WWE title at WrestleMania.
Okay, hypothetically, that match was tomorrow. Who wins?
AJ Nakamura?
Yep.
Nakamura.
Oh, for fuck. You disappoint me because you're probably right. I don't...
Yeah, but you know what you get right away after another?
Rematch?
The rematch.
The rematch!
If Nakamura loses, there's no reason why you have a second match.
Unless he kicks him in the balls.
But if Nakamura wins, you get a second match.
Unless,
and maybe a
unless
feud.
the first match is terrible.
Come on.
Doubt it'll happen, but you
Yeah.
never know. Other match, Bobby Roode defending his title against Randy Kendall Carmichael the third.
Hair transplant.
Hair transplant with kudos to him, Orton.
Yeah.
So many Ks. Racist amount of Ks. I'm bringing it back.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Oh, the hair transplant was just a weird interruption then.
Yep. I think Roode retains.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah! Chicago 2-1. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. They're beating Colorado 2-1. Not that it fucking matters, but they
Who
are.
has points for Chicago?
Brandon Saad now has a goal and an assist. Jonathan Tace has an assist. Gustafson has a goal.
Does the Brinket have anything?
You don't think so?
He's the only guy I have on fantasy from Chicago.
Oh shit! I haven't updated my fantasy in like 2 weeks. I'm probably losing.
I haven't updated all year. I still have Austin Matthews in.
Fair enough. Is he hurt right now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't care. Let's see here. Yeah, Brandon Saad assist from Patrick Kane. Hey, there's 2 points for this guy. Woo!
Watch, last time he updated it, you sat him.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Because it only updates 3 days at a time, which is stupid, but whatever. I really should look into this, see how bad I'm doing. Wonder if I'll make the playoffs.
I turned the
Whatever.
app off.
I was number 1 last I looked, and then I checked a week later. Number 4. I'm like, well, fuck this.
I've turned the app off.
I don't even have the app. It's on
Like,
my. It's
so-
on my other phone.
Cellular data on this app off.
Fair enough.
Just because I only use it for fantasy football.
Fair enough. But anyways, I think Bobby Roode retains.
Yeah, I have a feeling Jinder might get involved, or he might make it a triple threat.
Ugh.
So if he makes it a triple threat, I say Bobby Roode retains it on Jinder.
And then it'd be Bobby versus Randy at Mania.
Yes.
Yeah. Pre-show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's a pre-show. There's actually no main card.
No, there is a main card, but it's literally the main event. That's when the main card starts.
Huh.
Yeah, the main card only has 1 match. Whatever the main event
The
is.
Cruiserweight title match.
Exactly. That'll be the last one. That'll close the show. And it'll be Alexa Bliss versus Naomi Campbell, the actress. Or is she...
Aren't you thinking Nev Campbell?
That's Naomi Campbell. She might...
She from Scream?
No, I'm thinking Naomi, the black one. I think she might be actually a model. But whatever. Point is,
Is that Naomi Watts?
she's an actress too.
Huh.
There's too many Naomis.
Right?
But it's not Feel the Glow, because we ain't feeling that shit.
Feel the glow from the hole.
Feel the glow. Make it grow. No thank you. Ho.
No mo.
Yeah. Yeah, anyways.
She's married to an Uso.
There we go. Speaking of which, Usos versus New Day.
Yeah.
I think this will get interrupted and it's going to be a big old motherfucking melee. I think every match in this card is going to be interrupted. Every single one.
I am actually going to go out there and say New Day wins the titles. Bludgeon Brothers attack them afterwards.
And then every other tag team comes down and successively gets destroyed by the Bludgeon Brothers. And they set up a big gauntlet thing for whatever.
No, and I do think there's going to be a multi-tag match. Or a person tag match.
Multi-team tag match, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think Usos should walk in as champions. That's what I would book.
Yeah.
I'm not booking on me. I'm booking WWE. So I think I'll push the New Day.
New Day!
As much. Part of me also thinks they're going to move to Raw after Mania. So
I can see that.
just because I think Gallows, Anderson, and Balor go to SmackDown. So I think Usos and Naomi go to Raw.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking New Day goes to Raw. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay. Help that division out, because then they could be them versus the Bar, or them Them versus Revival.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, would that be a good match?
Usos against Revival.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Usos versus Revival would be such a good match.
Right?
Oh, cream in my loins. Again, I need new pants.
Gallows and Anderson calling New Day nerds.
That'd be fun.
Great.
That'd be alright.
And then you have New Day against the Club.
That would be also alright.
Yeah.
And then AJ Styles joins.
I think he goes to Raw.
Yeah, fair enough. You think there's a big old like trade thing? It's not going to be like a few years ago when they actually had the whole draft thing and Cena got drafted like 3 times. That was fucking stupid.
No, I think they'll just do a whole, you know how, last year they kind of did a redraft in the way of they just, like, swapped got people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll just do that again.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think New Day will probably... Either way, it's going to be interrupted. Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott for the women's title. Charlotte retains, but it then is interrupted by Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, then the other women come down, sets up 6-woman tag, maybe?
I do...
Or maybe interrupted by Asuka?
I do think... Okay, this is one. Because earlier in the card, I think the opening or the second match of the night will be the other women's tag match that just got official.
Becky and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella.
And I think Carmella takes the pin in this match.
Okay.
Then I think she goes out to try to do a cash-in, but as soon as she gets an opportunity, Asuka comes down, knocks her out, and then declares that she is going after the SmackDown women's title.
Officially jumps to SmackDown.
Yeah, and challenges Charlotte for that title.
You imagine after that, every major champion for men and women is both from Japan on SmackDown? It's suddenly now, it's not SmackDown Live, it's
Japan Live.
New Japan Live. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? They're going global, bitch.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
We got Old Japan, and then there's New Japan.
So then Shinsuke versus Rusev with Aiden English. I'm assuming Shinsuke's going to win because I'm not going to bury him right before Mania. And they're going to bury Rusev because he's getting the fuck over despite what they want.
But it's Nakamura.
Yeah, so.
I wouldn't say I lost Nakamura to Barry.
Just in general, though, they need to do something more with him.
If they give these guys at least
honestly,
12 minutes or more, I would say it's a good ample amount of time for them.
I personally think that Rusev should be in there instead of Baron Corbin for the main event, though. Or Cena. I really do. I think it benefits him more, and they've really done nothing with him in the land of opportunity.
What I can see, or actually what I would
The only thing he's done is Lana.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm jealous of that.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, actually, I would have replaced Rusev with Kevin Owens, and I would have made an angle where if Kevin Owens would have lost a match, say, against like a Baron Corbin or whatever leading up, he lost his spot, put in Rusev. Sami Zayn is the one that takes the pinfall in the match. Kevin Owens gets so mad at Sami Zayn, that's where you start your...
There we go. We're booking shit.
Just saying.
Oh my god, we're amazing.
And then Rusev gets a chance of going after the title.
About fucking time.
Just saying.
We are the greatest. We are the greatest. The greatest.
Of all the times.
By the way, I meant to ask you. I got a YouTube update every once in a while. WWE puts one out.
Fuck YouTube.
I know, but is it true that Will-O-the-Wisp was on Raw this week?
I don't know.
So that's Jeff Hardy's character.
I never saw it all.
Okay. Because if that's the case...
I fast forward through a lot of shit.
Okay, if that's the case, he
the
called
stuff
out...
with Bray and Matt, I did, actually. I didn't
you fast
delete.
forward?
I didn't delete the episode. I just fast forwarded it.
You just think it's obsolete.
I
I
was thinking I was going to get some company at home a lot sooner than I expected.
Sex. Gotcha.
Well, just I thought the wife was going to be home
Yeah, sex.
before the time she actually got home.
God.
So I fast forwarded, and then I had no other game to watch, which they won in OT.
Almost lost. They were winning 3-1 and almost lost.
Well, everybody knows that the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey, but then an Oilers 2-goal lead is the most unsafe thing in the world. Broken condoms are actually more safe than an Oilers 2-goal lead.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husband too. They got a 2-goal lead up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay. So Becky, Naomi versus Natalya. Carmella, we briefly talked about. You think Carmella takes the pin? And
Yeah.
okay. Right on.
And did you hear the announcement?
I did not.
That Money in the Bank this year will be a joint match between Raw and SmackDown. Both men and women's will include both Raw and SmackDown participants.
And then what? Just like the champions of each brand fighting?
I don't know. Maybe they'll defend their titles and then you have less matches. But this now brings the opportunity for a crossover.
Hooray! And that's how you get some people to switch over without actually trading them. That's smart. I like that. Back in the good old days.
Yeah, unpredictability.
Cool. That's all I got for... Honestly, I hope it stays this size. It's only 6 matches. This will be perfect.
Oh,
Leave it as is.
let me just double check and see if there's
Anything happening right now? Because it's 8:15. Do you know where your children are?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. They're in my balls!
No.
You have actual kids? Right on.
So let's actually run down SmackDown because it is done from the looks of it. Jinder Mahal defeated Randy Orton.
Cool.
Let's just see if
Balls.
just trying to.
Testicles. Giant teabagging on my mouth.
And then Becky Lynch beat Carmella.
How about them apples?
Kind of hilarious, but no contest between Ziggler and AJ.
Right on.
Then there was a fatal 5-way with everybody but Cena. Sami Zayn won it. Interesting.
Right on.
It's a good little push for Sami.
Samuel Zayn. What else? What else?
I'm actually trying to see if that Randy Orton Jinder Mahal match had anything to do.
Any stipulation?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Well,
look
I will
like it.
continue on with something I have. Anthony Calvillo, new QB coach for the Argonauts. Talk about a conflict of interest there. QB's the Montreal Expos.
There was a segment to where when they set
Nothing?
up Nakamura to Rusev, and then Nakamura said Sunday is going to be Nakamura Day.
Hooray! But seriously, nothing? I said he's the QB of the Expos. You didn't say anything to that? I mean, it's clearly the Alouettes, but whatever. Anyways, conflict of interest, but hey, Calvillo's now the new QB coach of the Argos. That's cool. Also,
It's a CFL. Who gives a shit? Just saying.
this season seat owner, you motherfucker!
Yeah, but CFL in the past. Who gives a shit?
Oh, fair enough. Kobe Bryant won an Oscar.
Yeah, did you hear what he said?
Go fuck yourself?
No, he went up and he's like, yeah, I know I probably should just shut up and dribble, but I'm actually happy we can do more than just that.
I like it.
Good for him.
I like it. Did you see? I guess we already talked about this, but we off pod.
Yeah.
But Drake Kajula, he's got my respect. He's also Maniac MD Award winner of excellence.
Yeah, did you actually hear what he said after the game, though?
No.
Because Domi actually asked him if he was the one that previously hit him, and he said no, it was Juju Arquera. And then Domi said, well, I'm very sorry, but thank you for accepting this fight.
But yeah, he's got the full face mask because he got all buttered up with the face and the lack of teeth and all
Yeah.
that. Basically being a hockey player. And so he has a full I guess like the visor / cage.
Full shield.
Full shield.
Yeah.
And then Domi comes in after some, shenanigans, tries to, push him around so they want to fight. First thing he does, takes off his lid, his dome cover, his headpiece. Takes it off, and then just a couple uppercut shots, cross-arm little jabs, and then just takes Domi down like a little limp dick bitch.
Yeah, it's tough little shit.
Kajula, you got my respect, bro. Heart pound. Deuces.
So, did he cross the shield? Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you did.
Yeah. Believe that. Yeah, no, it's a good little,
Good little shit disturber.
I'd like to see him do it a little bit more consistently, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I like playoff Kajula. That was a little bit of alright.
Yes. Oh.
So my,
Mane just got a natural hat trick, if anyone cares.
good for him.
Yeah. Anyways, where are we going now?
I was gonna say, do you want to go to your Devils news?
Now, why don't you go first?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go first.
Yep. That was the point.
I got nothing. We're going to talk about Taylor Hall. He's tied
25-game point streak.
26 today.
Ooh.
He just got it. He's officially tied Patrick Kane for the 5th longest in 30 years.
Good for him.
So, you know what? Yeah, good for him. And actually, all the credit goes to Travis Zajac for the goal.
You know what? I really hope.
Also, sorry to cut you off, but good for him on the consistency. He's got 18 goals, 19 assists. Right down the middle. Not going for one or the other. Good for him. Sorry, continue.
So, I really hope that this thing ends when they lose 1-0 in a shootout.
And they're eliminated from the playoffs mathematically?
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
And then everyone's like, well, hey, man, if you would have scored or got a point, we could have actually had a chance.
That would be really funny. Like, really funny. But apparently, because he's playing so well, he's being considered for the Hart Trophy. And originally I thought that was stupid, but he's got 74 points now, I think, something like that. The next closest, Nico Herscher, with 45.
Yeah.
He's literally doubled the team's points. Well, not literally, but almost literally. So, you know what?
It's like back
you
when...
kind of got to consider it. If it wasn't for him, they would not be doing well.
Well, I mean, just think about this one. Back when Pavel Bure played for the Florida Panthers, he had over 50% of the total team goals for this season.
Yeah.
What a crazy set. They didn't get the Hart that year, though.
That's because he's Russian and the racist.
Well, I was on the fucking Panthers. It's usually given to a guy whose team
helps
makes
the team makes the playoff, helps them win, etc., etc.
Yeah, which I don't like because it's...
It should be just for who deserves it the most. Statistically and otherwise, just...
Well, I mean, I know with...
Someone like McDavid would always be in contention because if it wasn't for him, they'd be so much worse.
Maybe a little...
Although, hey, kudos to Lucic. Got a goal finally. After 29 games.
Yeah, and who's on the ice with him?
Draisaitl?
And McDavid.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Needs a lot of help.
Needs all the help.
Yeah.
And then he almost got another one.
I'm surprised he didn't ask us if he needed that help.
Yeah, fair enough, right?
Right?
We could have helped him. Helped that big fucking nose of his. By the way, did you break your nose again? It looks crooked.
No.
Did you get hit recently?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a work thing.
Oh.
Something got scratched around it. It was
Yeah, so
alright.
you and I might have to talk after. Yeah, it looks a little more bent than normal. You got like a scratch on your nose, but okay.
It's always been bad.
You're just doing your old celebratory Milan Lucic crack.
Can we go back to the thing where we actually thought I broke my nose in the ladder match against Jack Bride? And they're like, whoa, your nose is bent. And then I show you a picture of like what it was like years before, and it was like the same bent.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was also more swollen then, and I can't help it. I get lost in your eyes.
And there's a lot of blood.
I get lost in your eyes. Blood doesn't mean shit.
I get lost in Uranus. That's weird.
That's in my whispering eye.
I tried to take a left, but I should have gone right.
Should have made a left at Albuquerque.
Such a stupid planet.
Albuquerque. But yeah, so kudos to him. Yeah, it's actually funny because Lucic probably should have had a hat trick that game. Missed a wide open net and then hit a post as well.
Well,
but hey, he finally got one. Let's start.
When in Rome,
it's a start.
When in Rome.
Well, yes.
Actually, he didn't hit the post. Draisaitl did.
Oh, whatever. Point is.
Yeah.
But whatever. He should have had 2 goals in that game against Sister. Whatever.
He shot
Point
it.
is.
He shot it.
Actually,
Goalie saved.
his goal was nice.
Yeah.
It's a rocket.
Pretty much like a Frank Mahovlich type goal.
Very much so, yeah. Also, August 6th to 11th. What are you doing? The Hlinka Gretzky Cup's going to be here in Yag/Red Deer. I think Tag Struggle should make an appearance.
Yeah.
Because it's the first year it's actually the Hlinka Gretzky Cup, because I guess they're using his name for this area. What the fuck is a Hlinka Cup? Is that the World Cup?
Well,
the championships?
Hlinka was a former player too, back in the day.
So, but apparently the Hlinka Cup's been around forever, but is that like the World Championships?
You know, I'm just going to let you Google that off podcast, so...
You know I'm not going to.
No, I know.
And after this, I'm probably going to forget about it.
Yeah, I know.
Including, it's going to be here, and I'm like, oh, fuck, we need tickets, and then we don't get them.
It's named after Ivan Hlinka.
Who the fuck is that? Fuck's sakes! Anyways.
Yeah.
Good news for Dennis Weidman. The judge dismissed the $10.25 million lawsuit against him from the referee, saying that this is more suited for NHL arbitration. So it might go to NHL arbitration, I guess.
But he still has the fact that he's an asshat because he hit a ref.
A massive Poindexter piece of shit.
He's an asshat style dildo.
In Nasty Nate Nixon's mouth.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes, that says he is. Congrats to Dave Poley, becoming the winningest GM in history at 1,320 games. Good for him. Now, please stop or go to Chicago and help them do it, please. That'd be great, because they're not doing it this year.
He did have Scotty Bowman for a bit.
Yeah, sure. As a consultant. We have a son.
He was there, it counts.
And we have a son who... You know what? I'm not even
You
gonna...
won a shitload of cups.
You know, I'm not even
It's
gonna...
not like Nashville's won any cups.
I'm
take the cups over
I'm not going to shit talk him because that's a job that I'm clearly not capable of doing, and I'm not going to be one of those guys who will fire everybody.
Yeah, but
because that's just not.
He's also been the only GM in franchise history, I think. Nashville's not that old.
Oh yeah, no, he was with like Capitals for a while, then he went over, and I think he's been there pretty much since the start. So good for him. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna shit talk Stan Bowman because, well, I can't do that job, and not a lot of people.
I don't know.
can,
You guys
so.
have the same haircut.
Right now. Normally, I'm
Just saying that haircut.
Normally, I'm completely bald.
That haircut might be like a.
A gateway to a better life.
Just saying.
Yeah, fair enough.
Could be the reason why he won all those cups.
I fucking hope so. If that's the case, grow it out, buddy. Grow it out. Also, Oakview Group sold 10,000 season tickets. This is for those who don't know who that Oakview Group is. These are the people who are setting up, trying to get Seattle a team, the Seattle Kraken. Because God damn it, it has to be that. Fuck the Emeralds, fucking everything else. Seattle Kraken has to be the name. That's the badass name. Make it happen. Anyways, they sold 10,000 tickets. They had their goal was to sell 10,000 tickets to show they could sell.
They sold more, didn't they?
10,000 season tickets in 12 minutes.
Yeah.
They sold 25,000 season tickets in an hour. Holy fuck, Seattle wants hockey.
No, okay. Well, they're a good hockey city.
Yeah,
The
Seattle... Thunderbirds?
Yeah, it's like a religion down there.
Well, as soon as
Not to mention they lost the Supersonics, who, by the way, has said now, if the NHL gets, if Seattle gets NHL, they want to put a bid in to bring back an NBA team.
As the Supersonics?
They want to bring, more, I would assume.
You assume so, yeah. It's kind of like Winnipeg gets a hockey team. You don't name it anything else but the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Quebec got one, it would be the Nordiques.
You'd think so, but the French are weird, so, I mean, they could do something else with it. Who knows? Yeah. So, I mean, good for them. It looks like it's going to happen.
I think Seattle's also trying to get an AHL team.
Are they big enough? I don't know how big Seattle
Well, if they
is.
got an NHL-sized arena.
Yeah, but I'm more of like, do they have the population to support that much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just think about how close it is to Vancouver.
Yeah, I guess that's true, eh?
There's a lot of people in Vancouver.
And there are some AHL or ECHL teams that are kind of struggling right now, so it wouldn't surprise me. You don't want to have an AHL team like the Hamilton Bulldogs end up going the route that they did. And next thing you know, oh, now we're an OHL team because we're that bad.
Yeah.
Whoo, that's rough. Then you have a team like the Belleville Bulls fold, and then they come back as the Belleville Senators. What the fuck is going on in Ontario? Their shit's all ass backwards. Backwards.
Also, did you hear that Bettman said the reason why the Flames have financial struggles?
Struggles! It's because of their arena.
Yeah.
And he's saying that, it would do well for them to actually get a new arena. Even though the city and the team's like, go fuck yourself. We don't want to talk to you.
Well, it's more the mayor and the team, not...
The mayor is a cock.
Yeah.
We know about cock mayors.
No.
Don Iverson, looking at you, ya cock. Ah, I said it. Fuck you.
At least he
realized the error of his ways when we were all like, dude, you're dumb.
I'll give him one pass.
It's the only one he gets. Next time, we're going to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should anyways.
Gonna put 2x4 in his pee hole.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's go about 8x8.
Okay.
Oh!
Still going?
Oh, still going. Everybody, dear readers, dear listeners, dear everyone else podcasting, You just got dropped. Chris Perish dropped the mic.
Mic drop.
Literally. Right on.
Pipe bomb.
Anyways, that's all I got. What we're going to do coming up this Saturday.
Before we do that,
Fuck's sakes.
my Saints news.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Saints news.
So, Seattle Seahawks have said they're going to let tight end Jimmy Graham test free agency.
Oh.
And one of the main teams that are showing a lot of interest in bringing him to their organization, team that drafted him, New Orleans Saints.
I'm going to throw it there. I've had a lot of updates on my phone lately about a lot of trades and whatnot happening.
Oh, yeah.
Something about a Landry. Is that Landry as in like Dallas Cowboys Landry?
Jarvis Landry.
Is it
Miami
similar?
Dolphins.
Oh, Miami.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably going to stay with Miami if he doesn't get traded, but yeah. Anyway, Golden Graham comes back to the black and gold.
Love Golden Grams.
All right. And then we can get rid of Kobe. We can get rid of Kobe Fleener, who's a giant penis in cleats.
Just a huge erectile dysfunction. I have no idea who we're talking about.
Saints tight end.
A tight end penis.
Yeah. That's fine.
It'll be loose end after that, because it's a penis.
So yeah. But yeah, Golden Graham. Possibility of him being back with the team that drafted him, and
Hooray!
and if Gronk doesn't go, stay in New England, Jimmy Graham could very well shoot up the ranks as one of the league's best tight ends again.
Hooray! Also, in Packers news, stuff probably happened. I don't know.
No, Aaron Rodgers actually did say he will not re-sign with the team until Kirk Cousins finds a contract.
Kirk Cousins is the one that was with Kansas City?
Washington.
Yeah. Oh, one of the Native American teams.
You're thinking of Alex Smith.
Sure.
Yeah. But Kirk,
Point is, I knew something happened.
basically, this isn't a new thing in football, but a lot of players would like to see what happens with one guy before they sign, because then they can pretty much say, well, that guy got this, I want that and more.
Because I'm better.
Yeah. So, bargaining
You know
chips.
what? No matter what, Aaron Rodgers, you're better than Kirk Cousins. Assuming you don't get hurt and you actually play really well.
Kirk Cousins. You like that?
Yo, bitch!
Kirk Cousins trademarked that phrase a couple years ago, and it's pretty
like
fucking.
that?
Yeah, it's annoying. It was stupid. He said that a lot after wins and in interviews. It was stupid, yeah.
You know what? I don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like that at all.
Exactly.
That's stupid.
Not a lot of people.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah. So,
Anyways, is that all you got?
yeah, this Saturday at Knoxville's Tavern.
It's an 18+ show, motherfucker!
Yeah!
So we can say things like boobs.
All the chicks, show tag struggle your boobies. And all the guys,
Show us your tag struggles. And guys, I mean, I guess whip them out if you want to, but I'm probably not going to do anything but high-five it with a chair.
girl,
Bust open the head.
girls, every time we say tag, show us your little itty bitty struggles.
What if they're big struggles? Hooray!
Wiggle it just a little bit.
Talking about their boobs or our wieners?
Your boobs.
What about our wieners?
Don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't trust me, it doesn't reach. We're cool. It's cool. Hopefully next week we can finally hook up with Shaun Martens and have it work and have him get on the show. It's scheduling conflicts. He lives in Red Deer. We live up in Edmonton. It's not easy.
Yeah, he makes this more difficult.
Although I will say this. When we went to try on some suits for the Meniac wedding, god damn, we look good.
Oh, yeah, we look good
We
in
look
t-shirts.
sexy AF.
Yeah. We look so good in suits that we even look just as good in t-shirts.
We looked so good in suits. If we went to the ring with those suits, guys would instantly job without actually doing anything.
No.
We are that good. Best dressed by far.
And if you want to be best dressed,
You know what you can do?
What?
You can go to a website.
which website?
Maneuver.net.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, and there you click on, I think they changed over, Backbreaker Media page, and you can get a OG The Struggle or vintage One World Empire t-shirts, sweaters, baby onesies. Sexy.
Yeah, your babies can look better than you.
Your babies will look a little bit of all right.
But if they want current stuff, where should they go?
Onto the intranets, onto the social medias, onto either the headline Shaun Martens stuff, the main event Chris Parish's stuff. I'll just see if that catches on.
But you're in the main event this Saturday.
I am in the main event.
Yeah.
Or Meniac. Main event Meniac. Yeah. Go to our stuff.
I'll be in the first match of the night defending my provincial title against Dylan Stone and Jack Pride. So afterwards...
The champ, Chris Perish, the main event Meniac, the headline, Shaun Martin. Just get a hold of us. We got shit. We got some good shit.
I'm the PCCP, provincial champion, Chris Perish. Yeah.
You're like a drug, but better.
Exactly.
Right on.
I'm addicting bitches.
You've got a dick. Ting.
Yeah. But after my match, if anybody wants to have some beers with me, I'll be all for it because it is my birthday eve.
On Sunday, you will turn a ripe old 27.
Right?
With shipping and handling.
It's actually my 18th birthday.
I am so going to jail. Shit.
Don't worry. Me too now.
Hooray!
I'm legal.
Hooray! Hookers and blow.
Yeah.
Hookers and blow struggles.
So yeah, that's where we're going to be coming up this week.
This Sunday. Saturday is going to be Mrs. Meniac's birthday. I'm going to try and impregnate her in the ring. That's not going to happen because she won't let it.
What spot are you going to blow?
All of them?
The go
hopefully she'll blow one of them and I'll blow the go home.
The go behind roll up?
Give her an O'Connor roll.
You're going to go from behind and then she's going to find a schoolboy.
I'm going to go for a school. I'm going to go for a schoolboy and once again be on the run.
I desperately want to make love to the schoolboy.
That's not what I meant.
I can't see you smack your head.
I know. I don't care. It's funny. You have to do it. If you don't do it, you suck as a human. We landed on the moon! Anyways. Also, backbreakervod.pivotshare.com. Go 2-week free trial. Enter in tag struggle. 3 months, half price. Because we are awesome like that. You're welcome.
Yeah.
If you don't say thank you, fuck you.
Yeah. Grateful bastards.
We are the greatest. The greatest. The greasiest.
Well,
and the greatest.
My hair's really soft, actually.
I don't really have it. I'm not touching your hair.
Do it!
I've touched your boner first.
I know, but just do it.
Okay. Ooh, it's soft.
It really is.
It's pretty.
I actually put
Now touch my butthole.
It's not that soft.
No, it's really, really coarse.
It's kind of rough.
It's like sandpaper.
It's like rough around the edges.
It's like a cat's tongue if you put your tongue to it.
It's like the cat's meow.
Rough and disgusting. And should not be seen, ever. In public, anyways. Oh, what else we have? Go check out all the past 64, the Nintendo 64 episodes of Sounds of Struggle on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean.
Wherever you get your podcast from.
Podcast Player. Fucking missing one. There's one. It's, what's that music website download thing?
iTunes?
iTunes, I think I said that. There's another one.
Podbean?
No.
Google Play?
No, we said that one too.
Fuck YouTube!
Yeah, fuck YouTube. We're on there, but fuck them.
Yeah.
Oh, they suck. I'm going to have to look it up now. It's a fucking...
Wherever you get your podcasts on all your mobile devices or your internet devices, anything. If you are able to get podcasts, you can find us.
Spotify! That thing.
Including Spotify. And
yeah, just do that.
Check us out. And for that, we are done with
Let's go drink!
episode 65 of The Sounds of Struggle.
Wings!
Next week, we will tell you our favorite Mario Lemieux moment.
Yeah, we'll do some 66.
Yeah.
And then I'll get so drunk I'll fall on my head and do some 99s.
Or if we get a little confused, we have a couple of 69s. And then if we're really fucked up, we have a few 96s.
I really hope this isn't a Facebook Live, otherwise it's going to be graphic. You know what? We should Facebook Live it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit gets interesting. Anyway, see you next week.
Bitch, fuck yeah!
I'm Chris Perish.
I am this guy.
And we're 2/3 of the struggle.
Tag struggle. We miss you, Shaun Martens.
Yep.
Come visit more. Move up here, damn it.
Yeah.
Move your family. What do they have down there? Nothing. You have us. We'll take care of them.
The people there are fake. Because here, we are real.
And more importantly, we are spec-tac-ular.
Later, bitches. Woo.
When your heart's pounding out of your chest, you can feel the shaking as you're running out of breath. If you're ready to run.